With the legislature in session and plenty of activities happening on the Hill every day, there are many people who may be visiting the Iowa Capitol for the first time. This is incredibly exciting. We want to make this experience as enjoyable and stress-free as possible. My name is Megan and I'm one of the interns with the IPHA. Along with some help from our executive director, Lena, I will be guiding you along on a tour of the building, as well as answering some of the questions you may have prior to your visit. So come along. There are a number of visitor lots around the Capitol building that you can park in. The one I have highlighted is probably as close to the Capitol building entrance as you can get on a busy day on the Hill. If this lot is full, there are a range of additional visitor lots surrounding the Capitol building. If you do not have a car, no need to fret, the DART bus has a line with stops near the Capitol building as well. In the previous video, the Capitol building was to the left, and the building to the right was the Lucas building. There's often not parking available in visitor lots 6 and 7 as they fill up very fast, but you might just be able to nag a spot in lot 5 as we did. This lot is the one shown for just a second at the beginning of the previous video. The lot directly in front for the majority of the video is actually employee parking only. There is also visitor parking available in lots 15 and 16 just outside of the Lucas building. Now that you've parked, you need to figure out where to enter. The first entrance I'm showing is right off of East Walnut, the best option if you parked in lots 5, 6, or 7. It is just to the right of the main steps on this side of the building. If you parked at the Lucas building, as seen here, go in the main set of doors right off of the parking lot. You can head to the ground level and take the tunnel to the Capitol building. This is especially handy on days where it is very cold, as Iowa can get sometimes, and you do not want to walk outside. Whether you took the entrance directly into the Capitol or the tunnel, you will now come out right in front of security. Luckily, this is not airport security, so your shoes can stay on. They will ask you to take your keys and phone out of your bag and place your belongings in plastic containers, which will then go onto the metal detectors. While this is happening, you will also go through the metal detectors. Fun fact, there are coat racks all over the Capitol building, as you can see one of here. From what I've heard, you can leave your belongings pretty much anywhere in the Capitol building and no one will touch them. This does include placing your coat on the coat rack. Now you may be wondering, how early should you plan to arrive? Whether you are here for a specific day or to speak in a meeting, plan to arrive at least 30 minutes early to give yourself enough time to park and go through security without being rushed. Luckily, if you arrive early, there are plenty of places to sit while you wait. Here on the ground floor, there are tables in every direction, and I will highlight another great location later in our tour. Now, what do you do if you want something to eat or drink? You are allowed to bring food and drinks in with you, though probably within reason. Your morning cup of coffee is definitely fine, though. However, if you are looking for other options, there are a few. At the center of the ground floor to your left are a series of vending machines with snacks and drinks. There is also a cafe straight ahead where you can purchase food. The menu should be seen somewhere around this center circle. The center of this floor is also where you can find the information desk. The employees there will be happy to help you if you have any additional questions that I cannot answer in this video. Another very important question is, where are the bathrooms? There is a men's and a women's bathroom on the ground floor. The women's bathroom is at the end of the hallway with the vending machines, and the men's bathroom is at the end of the opposite hallway, just to the left of the stairs. While you can find the daily schedule on the Iowa Legislature website, they can also be found at the base of the stairs just to the right on the first floor, also sandwiched between the stairs and the elevator. The schedule is on a TV screen, and there are also printouts available. In the same spot, there are other information packets you may find helpful, such as a citizen's guide to lobbying and how a bill becomes a law. What are some helpful locations to know? At the center of the first floor, you will find the rotunda, where we will be convening during our day on the Hill. You can also often find other groups set up there during their days. In the hallways surrounding the rotunda, there are a variety of offices and meeting spaces. If you follow the stairs to the second floor, this is where you will find the doors to the House of Representatives and to the Senate. Also, to the right of the main stairs is a room called the House Lounge, where some subcommittee meetings take place. If you are here for a subcommittee meeting in the House Lounge, enter this room and wait at the bottom of these stairs until you are invited up. This is actually the only room where you have to be invited in. If you are here for a subcommittee meeting in any of the other countless meeting rooms around the Capitol, just wait outside the door until it is time for the meeting to start and then go ahead and enter. In this video, the House of Representatives is to the left and the Senate is to the right. Make sure you take a second to look at all of the gorgeous artwork if you happen to be standing on the second floor. In between the Senate and House doors, you will find the library. Earlier I said I'd highlight a second great place to sit, and this is it. There are plenty of tables and it's nice and quiet. Plus, you absolutely cannot beat this view. Next up, our Executive Director, Lena, will touch on how to come prepared to the Capitol to speak to your representative.
So the best thing to do when you're talking with your legislator is to know your subject and trust that you are the subject matter expert in this, in whatever topic you're bringing to them. They know little about it probably, and you are a resource to them. So know your subject, and come armed with a few talking points. It doesn't have to be a perfect sales pitch because it's a one-to-one interpersonal conversation. What you want to do is anything that you send to them afterwards, kind of leave behind your press release or your talking points, that can be a bit more scripted. And one of the tools that we use for that is called a 2793 statement. And that is 27 words, 9 seconds, 3 points. And so for me and some of my immunization work, I came up with one that I've used in several press conferences now. And it goes something like this. Children have the right to be healthy. We have the tools to prevent disease. We owe it to our children to maintain Iowa's strong culture of immunization. And every time I've used that, it's gotten picked up. So again, the best thing you can do when you're preparing to talk with the legislator is know your material, be comfortable with one-on-one conversations, and follow up afterwards.
Now, once you're ready, how do you request your representative come out and speak to you? Outside the chamber doors, you'll find a table with a chart listing all of the different representatives. Find your representative and then fill out a request form with your representative's name and seat number, as well as your name and what organization or company you are a part of or town you are from. You will then hand the note to the employee outside of the chamber door who will deliver it. Now your representative may either come out and speak to you or send you a note back in return. Now's the time to put that preparation to good use and speak to your representative. Make sure you keep in mind what's important and keep it concise. There are doors set around the second floor rotunda balcony that lead to spiral staircases, which will take you to the third floor. This is the second bathroom I want to highlight, as it is the only gender-neutral restroom available in the building. Well, that is the end of our tour and information session. I hope you enjoyed following along with Lena and I, maybe learned something about the Capitol, and definitely feel more comfortable about your visit. Thanks for joining us.